Copy trading is one of the fastest growing concepts in the financial markets right now, and most people still don't fully understand what it actually is or how it works. Today I'm going to break it all down from scratch, show you the data behind it, and by the end of this video you will have a complete picture of what copy trading is, who it's for, and what to look for when you get involved. So let's go. This is not financial advice, this is for educational purposes only. Right, so let me start at the beginning. I'm going to pull up this article because it gives one of the clearest explanations of what copy trading actually is at its core. So at its most basic level, copy trading allows you to automatically replicate the trades of another trader direct in your own account, right? So when that trader opens a position, the same position opens on your account proportionally. When it closes, yours closes too. So you're not manually placing trades, you're not watching charts, you're not making individual decisions, you're just mirroring the decisions of someone else in real time. So the key word there is proportionally. If a provider risks 1% of their account on a trade, you risk 1% of yours. The size scales to your capital, not theirs. So you're not copying the actual size, you're copying the decision and the risk profile behind it. So this is what makes it different from just following someone's tips or signals. This is automated, right? Real-time replication. So the moment they act on their account, yours acts with them. So where did this actually come from? So let me pull up this piece because it covers the history really well. Copy trading did not appear overnight. It started with what was called mirror trading in the early 2000s. Automated strategies that investors could replicate in their own accounts. Then companies like Covesta in the US started allowing asset managers to display their actual live portfolios. So private investors could replicate their holdings. Shortly after, platforms started bringing it specifically into the Forex market. But the company that really brought copy trading to the mainstream was eToro. They blended a social media style interface with a brokerage and created what most people now associate with copy trading as a concept. So that model of being able to browse, real traders, see their track records and follow them with a click, that's what opened this up to millions of retail investors who had never traded before. And the growth since then has been significant. We're now talking about 10 to 20 million people actively engaged in copy trading globally. That's not a niche concept. That's a mainstream financial activity used by millions of people across every major market. If trading feels confusing or inconsistent, it might not be your efforts. It might just be a lack of clear direction. Let me introduce the Signaler.com, a signal service focused on delivering precise, well-structured trade ideas without all the unnecessary noise. With the Signaler, you get carefully prepared trade setups, exact entry points, take profit and stop loss levels, and straight to the point market insights that actually make sense. Every signal is built around discipline and proper risk control. There's no exaggeration and no overtrading, just calculated opportunities based on real analysis. And if you want to see the quality for yourself, they offer a 7-day free trial, so you can test the signals before making any commitment. Stay focused, follow structure, trade with a plan. Try the Signaler.com today. Now, let's get back to the video. So let me show you the scale of where this market is right now, because the numbers are genuinely significant. Copy trading has become one of the most popular entry points for new traders in a financial markets, and the growth behind it reflects that. According to industry research, copy trading activity has surged by over 120% since 2020, with surge interest rising nearly 20% year on year. So more and more retail investors are looking at copy trading as a genuine and accessible path into the financial markets without needing years of experience to get started. So the social trading platform market, which copy trading is a dominant part of, was valued at $2.56 billion in 2025 and is projected to reach $4.93 billion by 2034. That's consistent growth of nearly 8% per year. This is not a trend that's slowing down, right? It's accelerating, and the number of people actively involved reflects that. Conservative industry estimates put that number of active copy traders globally at between 10 and 20 million people right now. That's a mainstream financial activity, not a niche concept. So who is copy trading actually designed for? Well, let me pull up this breakdown from YTRANKER because it covers this pretty well. The honest answer is for more people than most assume. The obvious use case is beginners, right? Someone who wants exposure to the financial markets but doesn't yet have the knowledge or experience to trade independently. Copy trading gives them a way to be active in the market while they're learning. So their capital is working, they're seeing real trades play out in real time, and they're building an understanding of how the markets behave without having to go in completely blind. But it's also used by experienced traders who want to diversify. So someone who's already actively trading their own strategy, might allocate a portion of their capital to copy a provider who trades different instruments or uses a different approach. It's a way of running multiple strategies without having to be the one executing all of them. And it's used by people who simply don't have the time. The market, they're open across multiple sessions and time zones. Not everyone can be at their screen when opportunities arise. So copy trading solves that. The professional managing the positions and your account follows them regardless of where you are or what you're doing. Now, this is the part most people skip, right? Because it's the most important. Copy trading is not passive income. It's not set and forget. And it's not risk-free. So let me show you this stat because it's the most important number in this whole video. Only 48.5% of copy traders remain profitable over a 90-day period. That's less than half. And the reason is almost always the same, right? People pick a provider based on a headline return number and don't do any further analysis. They see a big percentage, they click copy, and they are surprised when it does not continue. The providers to avoid are the ones with spectacular short-term returns that have not been tested over time. A provider who's been active for 6 weeks with a massive return is very different from one who's been active for 18 months with consistent performance across different market conditions. So track record length matters, drawdown matters, risk score matters, how they behave when the market goes against them matters. All of that is available before you copy anyone on a proper platform, right? You just have to use it. So speaking of proper platforms, I use PU Prime for my own copy trading, and I want to show you briefly what it looks like in practice because I think it's a good example of what a well-built copy trading feature actually looks like. So this is the copy trading discovery page on PU Prime, right? And over 150,000 copiers, over 6 million successful copy trades, over 32,000 signal providers. So the providers are categorized by type. You've got top traders, highest annual return, low risk and stable return, and high win rate. When you click into any provider, you can see their full return chart, right? Monthly risk bands, maximum drawdown, total trades, their win rate, the frequently traded instruments, how long they've been active, right? Trades per week, profitable weeks, right? Everything I just talked about being important, it's all there before you commit anything. So that's what you want from a copy trading platform. So full transparency, real data, no guesswork. PU Prime link is in the description if you want to go and explore it. Right, so let me pull this guide up because it covers provider selection really well. And this is what I want to leave you with. The checklist for picking a provider is simple, right? But most people don't go through it. How long have they been active? Longer is better. What does the return chart look like over time? Is it consistent or is it one spike? What is the max drawdown? How bad has it got at the worst point? And are you comfortable with that on your own account? So what's the risk score? Higher means more aggressive. What do they trade? Is it concentrated in one instrument or diversified? How often do they trade, right? Does it match how you want your account to trade? What percentage of weeks have they been profitable? That's a consistency read that matters more than the headline return. So go through that checklist on every provider before you copy anyone. The information is there, right? The only reason people skip it is because the headline number looks exciting and they act on that excitement rather than on the data. So do not be that person. Take 15 minutes, go through the checklist, make an informed decision. That is the difference between being in the profitable 48% and not. Copy trading is a genuine and growing part of how people access financial markets. But like anything in trading, the results depend entirely on how seriously you approach it. Use the data, vet the providers, set your risk parameters, and treat it as an informed decision, not a shortcut. PU Prime link is in the description if you want to see what a proper copy trading platform looks like in practice. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.